The title of our film is Eye of the Bully. We thought this was an engaging title as it clearly presents an idea of modern themes that will be present. Furthermore, it shows that the main perspective of the film is presented through a different side to a typical story about bullying.
Our film, Eye of the Bully, follows a journey of what happens behind closed doors with those people whom we may think are dominant. We decided that we wanted our narrative to follow the viewpoint of the abuser instead of the abused. This is because we wanted to present an idea that there is always a reason behind someone's actions, whilst not exactly justifying their actions. As home life in Riley May's world becomes harder and harder, her actions towards Nancy do as well. The narrative follows Riley May's journey to realisation as she concludes that blaming Nancy for turning her brother gay, which ultimately results in the destruction of her family life, is not a justified reason for bullying her. Our protagonist is the typical high school popular student Riley May. Although her actions may present her to be the antagonist at first, we aim to change the audience's perception into feeling pity for her, as they slowly understand what leads her to making Nancy her victim. Commonly in social realism films within a high school setting, the protagonist is instantly presented to be an outsider and inferior within the social hierarchy at school. However, by making our protagonist a popular, confident student, we aim to make the audience gain more sympathy for a character, whilst making the view of the popular kid change.
By exploring our film within the social realism genre, this has enabled us to create an empathic narrative with relatable sources of information and themes. Having researched social realism films, we have gained an understanding that they dealt effectively with topics that may seem brutally truthful, whilst enabling audiences to see the true nature of it.
Our film is primarily aimed at a teenage audience. This is due to the issues and themes that arise as they can commonly be found throughout adolescence. Not only will the film delve into topics that may be poignant in everyday lives of teenagers, but they may also be happening. This will ultimately enable a relatable narrative. Additionally, by making the target audience the older age bracket of teenagers, it will allow us to create a film that explores topics in a more realistic way, by showing the brutality of issues such as sexuality and abuse.
Commonly, social realism films within a school setting explore the protagonists becoming confident within themselves. However, we have changed this by making our self-confidence-seeming protagonists develop an understanding of our own insecurities and troubles. This allows our film to contrast to other social realism films as though it may seem to be another typical high school bullying narrative. It is actually the presentation of Riley May and hopefully the audience's reaction to her which fuels the film to stand out against the rest.
Hope you like it.